Hi everyone and welcome to the channel. This is Adenine and today we are playing NBA 2K25. Today's matchup is between the Boston Celtics facing the Chicago Bulls. Alright, and away we go.
We are live. It's a Thursday night presentation here on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And joining us from the sidelines is David Aldrin. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for James Harden.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And in the front court, Brown and Tatum. And it's Porzingis in at the center, locking down the middle. And for Chicago, the wingmen, White and Levine. Buzelis out there with Vucevic, and it's Harden in at the point. Oh, Stan, this should be a fun one. A clash at the center position.
Yeah, and Kevin, the way the game has changed, we don't see these kind of big men matchups much anymore. And so it's great to see one where two great big guys going at it, and they're going to go after each other.
And Stan, you know what you're talking about. You've had the opportunity to coach some great big men.
Oh, I have. I had Shaquille O'Neal, Dwight Howard, Andre Drummond. I seem to always have good centers.
And so it's the Celtics getting on the board first. Clock at 6. Levine kicks to Vucevic. Three-pointer. Rebound Boston. They're in the midst of an unbelievable streak right now. 18 straight wins. Just remarkable.
Well, just to be able to be on the call and see these guys in person is a real treat. They've been the talk of the NBA during this streak. The question now becomes, can they sustain the focus and level of intensity? They are looking quite comfortably in control, so it's going to be interesting to see.
Now Tatum, after Zach LaVine missed from long range. Porzingis sets the pick for Tatum from outside the arc. Sinks the triple. Tatum's got 5 points so far.
Oh, boy. Tatum has ways to hurt you from every area on the floor.
And Stan, as he enters his prime, Jason Tatum is shooting to become the face of the NBA.
Yeah, and Kevin, he knows winning is the key. For a star player on a great team, learning that balance, when to take over and when to set up your teammates is a big part of it. Yeah, great execution in the pick and roll. Tatum being rewarded for his effort there.
Outside, White. Down low. Vucevic against Porzingis. Brown with a screen on Levine. There's the lob to Brown. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
A big athletic finish by Brown. Polishing off the lob pass with authority.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. I'd send it out to David Aldridge, who caught up with head coach Billy Donovan. David?
He noted how much extra film they're watching heading into this. And one guy that jumped out at them was Kristaps Porzingis. He said scoring over that guy is a challenge. It's not just the size, it's how well he positions himself. And he's a patient shot blocker. He waits for you to make your move. See how they approach it. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And a moment here to find out what the news is out in the Western Conference. Shams Charania is on the line. Shams, what do you have for him? Reed, he's checked in for the Bulls. Dosumu comes in for James Harden. Boston also with the sub. Mason, he checked in for Jason Tatum. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And there is White, and that's good on the assist by Buzelis.
Yeah, seems like White's got that in-between range figured out.
And when you talk to people about the Bulls, GA, Michael Jordan's shadow still looms large over this team and organization.
And Kevin, they haven't won a championship before or since he was in Chicago. They've had plenty of good players, Derrick Rose, an MVP, Jimmy Butler as well, but the results haven't been there.
Here's Levine after the basket by Boston. A three-pointer off the mark. It's stolen by Buzelis. Fast break, Chicago. Here's Dosunmu. And it's Dosunmu with the jam.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Porzingis sets the pick for White. Outside, Porzingis. That one goes in.
Sweet.
Porzingis has got 6.
And given how tall Porzingis is, not many guys are going to block his shot, especially when he's this close.
Pass to Dosunmu. Back to White. Inside. Here's Reed over Porzingis. Reed misses. Last game for Chicago, it was a loss to the Clippers. Porzingis with a screen on Reed. A pass to Porzingis. And so Boston again turning it over.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Chicago making some changes. Vucevic checked in for Buzelis. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Levine. Bulls trail by 9. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. McConnell passes to Vucevic. Now Dosunmu. Pass to Reed over Tatum. Yes, that goes in.
Wow.
Reed is a very active player. Love seeing him be this aggressive inside.
Tatum a screen. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
Oh,
by
again.
Reed. And that does it for the first quarter. Celtics lead by 7. And we'll get going after this from United Center. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Celtics?
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
Man, we're seeing some big paydays for NBA head coaches these days, Stan. Do you miss it?
Do I miss the paychecks? Yeah, payday was always really good in the NBA. No question about that.
What about now, though? What about now?
Well, it's gone through the roof, but look, the trade-off is the paydays are big, but there's not a great deal of job security, Kevin.
Cardinal out there with Naz Reid. And it's T.J. McConnell, and it's Vucevic, and it's Dosunmu in at the shooting guard. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Now here's Vucevic. He has yet to score. Vucevic is screen on Tatum. Shot by Terry, no good.
Well, that's the look he wanted, but the defense doing just enough to impact that shot.
Pritchard passes to James. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Last game for the Celtics, they pick up the win against the Wizards.
Yeah, proficiency from range, away from home, much easier said than done. They played a terrific ball game.
Yeah, great three-point shooting is so often what swings a game these days. When they're rolling from outside, They're tough to beat.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin. Bulls coach Billy Donovan keeps perspective.
All right.
He says, I used to come back from a tough road loss, go straight to the office and pull an all-nighter, trying to figure out what went wrong. My highs were too high and my lows were too low. You have to realize so much of it is just luck. The breaks of life. Kevin?
That's right, D.A. We respect Billy Donovan as much as any coach in the NBA. But a good outlook there, you're right. Hey, thank you. Chicago making a switch here. Harden's checked in. And here's another update on the All-Star voting. Just a couple of days left now to cast your ballot.
Yeah, and it's coming down to the wire now, Kevin. A tense time for some of these players.
Well, you look at Porzingis. He's gotten his share of votes, but there are still a lot of players in front of him.
And it's just been tough in the East this year. Kevin, so many guys are having huge seasons. Even getting near the top 10 is impressive.
A great All-Star weekend it'll be. We'll keep you updated as we get closer.
2 physical points from Vucevic. He enjoys bumping down low.
Jamison with a screen on McConnell. And the slam dunk by Jamison.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. McConnell scanning the floor. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Go ahead.
Talk about confidence. Greg, what do you think about Harden's quote from a couple years ago when he said, I'm not a system player, I am the system?
Kevin, I laughed when I heard it because most guys couldn't say that. But Harden absolutely can. He's an elite scorer turned elite passer. Your offense has to orbit around him when he's on the floor.
First one falls for him.
And let's face it, James Harden, one of the most dangerous offensive weapons this league has ever seen, still has got the skills.
White, he's checked in for T.J. McConnell. Harden hits them both.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Here's Pritchard. No scoring in this one. To the paint. Outside Tatum. Jamison with a screen for Tatum. Misses the three. And so White will bring it up for Chicago. 9-point game. And when this game is done with, they'll be off to Los Angeles taking on the Lakers. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. Now here's Dosunmu.
Nice.
11-point game his last outing. Pass to Tatum.
Oh, come
It's
on.
hauled in by the Bulls. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
They just got overwhelmed. We knew that game was going to be a tough one for them, and we were right.
Well, it's never fun when you're expected to lose a game. You just got to put it behind you, not carry it into the next one.
Got a hand on it. Here's Pritchard, guarded by Harden. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Greg, you look at the great coaches. What are one or two of the most important qualities for success that you see?
Well, for me, Kevin, I think you got to be able to adapt tactically. I mean, that's huge, and especially in the playoffs. But most important, can you motivate and unify a locker room? That leadership quality is what really puts a coach over the top.
And he knocks down the first one.
Considered one of the best players in the game right now,
10-point difference.
Tatum is hungry to win titles, to
One more
add
shot.
to his growing legacy.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Nurkic checked in for Vucevic, and Zach LaVine subbed in for Dosunmu. Good on both.
Sweet.
And looking at Tatum's game, you know, he really doesn't have a weakness. He can give it to you in a variety of ways.
Now here's Harden. 14 points from him the last game against the Clippers in Los Angeles.
Yeah, and how about his assist numbers, too? He was their offense. He was just doing everything out there. Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Holiday against Harden. Porzingis. Rebound by Nurkic.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
To the middle. A putback. And it's rebounded by Drew Holiday. Celtics leading by 9. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. To the inside. And Porzingis gets it to go on the assist by Holiday. Holiday's got his 4th assist in this one. For Chicago, they've gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Chicago making some changes. Vucevic comes in for Yusuf Nurkic. And Buzelis subbed in for Reed. Mason, he checked in for Boston. Vucevic to the pass to Levine. Back to Vucevic. The 3. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Vucevic has got 5 now.
Well, when the moment is right, Vucevic can be an effective spot-up shooter.
Mason, the pass to
Yeah.
with the dunk.
Yeah, but I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Now, here is Harden. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. 6 to shoot. Lets it go. He doesn't hit that one.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Here's White. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. And now a 12-point Boston lead.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And it's White missing. Holiday with it. Up in time. Oh, my goodness, with no time left on the clock.
Without a moment to spare, he guts this one out.
What poise, what focus. That's an impressive shot.
And so it's the Boston Celtics. Their lead at 15 going into the break. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Billy. I heard you tell the guys to take it to them and play with more physicality offensively. What did you mean?
Well, just I think when we're getting the ball inside around the basket, at times we got to go up a little bit stronger and play through the contact and go to the rim.
Tough sledding in there, but you got to get there. Thanks, Coach. Appreciate it. Back to you.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
Hey everybody, first off, let's take a gander at what's been happening on the trading block.
They wanted some real oomph down low, and Rudy Gobert is here to deliver. A guy you can trust to completely own the paint on the defensive end. This instantly makes them a tough matchup for smaller teams.
Changing topics now, how impressive was Jason Tatum in that first half?
Hard not to love what Tatum is doing out there, hustling on both ends of the floor, punishing. I mean, he's punishing the D with his scoring ability and keeping his team energized, Shaq.
He's giving them everything they want and more. Get it, young fella.
And more.
And more than that.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
78% field goal, 12 rebounds, 12 assists.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum getting it done today.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Bulls trail by 15. On the court right now for the Celtics. White in at shooting guard, with Brown playing small forward. The post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. And it's Holiday in at the point. Now here's White. Porzingis with a screen on White. White dishes to Holiday. Porzingis with a screen on Hart. Outside Holiday. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And great for Buzelis. Basketball has been a part of his family for generations.
Yeah, how about that? Both his parents played professionally in Lithuania, as did both of his grandfathers. And his dad now works with the Lithuanian men's national team as a physiotherapist.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He wants to talk to his guys. And a quick look at some of the numbers for Naz Reid.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. And here is Brown. He averages about 5 points a game. Tatum. Great job by Tatum in close. And as a coach, what were some of your favorite parts, Stan, of life on the road?
Well, Kevin, we get treated really well on the road in the NBA. I mean, you travel on great charters. People take care of your bags. We stay in great hotels. But my favorite part of being on the road was when we were on our way home. Easier to win at home, family at home. That was the favorite part of it.
How about the bonding experience that a lot of coaches talk about when you're out there kind of alone against the forces, just you and your team?
Well, I definitely think players bond on trips like that because they're not going in different directions. They team to spend time together. I don't think any of them ever wanted to spend time with me.
Now here is Holiday. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Back to Harden. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. To the paint. Here's White. Kick out to Levine. Shot clock at 6. Vucevic setting the pick for Levine. And again, no good by Chicago.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Brown sets a screen for Porzingis. And it's Brown that time on the assist by Porzingis. Brown's got 6.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Osumu, he's checked in for the Bulls. Austin also with the sub. Mason's checked in. Right around 3 minutes into the second half.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The NBA chose to extinguish G League Ignite. G League President Sharif Abdul-Rahim says with the changing environment across youth and collegiate basketball, now is the right time to take this step. But Kevin, in its short time, the Ignite produced double-digit draftees. So the experiment is a success.
A huge success, DA. Thank you. And that one falls for Mason. And Mason drops them both.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Into the lane, and the basket is good.
Well, that's easy pickings for him. Unless the defense is all over him, he'll take that all day long.
Pass to Mason. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Porzingis with a screen on Levine. Just 5 to shoot. Mason the pass to Porzingis. That misses off the backboard. Bulls trail by 14. Dosunmu with it. He's covered by Brown. Pass to Vucevic. Over Porzingis. Rebounded by the Celtics. Porzingis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Here we go.
Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Nice.
Mason's got 4 points in the quarter.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Now here's White. He isn't playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game.
Beautiful touch there. Give White these types of looks consistently, and he's going to make you pay.
Here is Mason. It's a 14-point game.
Nice.
The three-pointer. Mason's got 7 points.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now here's Vucevic. He has 5. White against Holiday. White inside. No good on the shot. Good D by Holiday.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown.
Oh.
That is his first foul of the
Come
game.
on.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Vucevic down low. The layup off target. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Celtics out in front, leading by 17. From the United Center in Chicago, back in a moment. Let's take a listen to a recent huddle from Coach Billy Donovan.
It's not going to be easy. We got to stay with it when it's not going well. We're all right. Come on, a lot of time. It's a lot of time. Keep battling.
Well, recognizing that it's a long game and his team can come back.
Kevin, they absolutely can, but it starts with getting stops and their defense translating into great offense.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. Naz Reid out there with Dosunmu. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic. Then it's Kobe White, and it's Harden in at the point guard position. Now here's Dosunmu on the wing. Harden. There's the three.
Nice.
Rebound by Mason. Mason's got his 5th rebound in this one. Out left to the wing. Here's Pritchard over Harden. Poked away.
Ooh.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Baseline J on the way. Misses off the right iron. Celtics leading by 17. Right side Jamison. Pass to Mason. From deep.
Ooh.
Reed with the rebound.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
White the pass to Nurkic. Harden outside. Just 5 on the clock. Inside. And Reed throws it down.
Terrific screen. They ask Reed to do a lot of the little things like that, and he does them all well.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Chicago making some changes. Vucevic checked in for Nurkic. Buzelis comes in for Reed. And Levine subbed in for Dosunmu. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. During the break, listened in with Joe Mazzulla and his team. He reminded his team, we're up. All the pressure is on them. Let's just keep playing our game. Makes sense because they've got a nice lead late in this game. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Now here is Holiday. Down low.
Oh.
Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Here's Buzelis. On the wing, Levine. This one for 3. Connects from three-point range. Levine's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Boy, did they need that rebound. I mean, they have struggled on the boards overall, but still with a chance to win.
To the middle.
Oh.
Fast break. Here comes
Stripped
Chicago.
it up in the air.
Here's Buzelis. Boston
Nice.
grabs the miss. Tatum's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Tatum with a screen on Hart to the paint. Whoa! Tatum capping off the alley-oop.
Yeah, nice lob there, and what a leap by Tatum. You just have to admire that kind of play.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th quarter. White against White. And it's White missing. If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
Porzingis sets the pick for White. Knocks down the free ball.
Timeout.
And the Celtics lead by 17.
Late reaction defensively. He quickly takes advantage, grows their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Jason Tatum.
And he's put on a terrific show of skill in the paint. A combination of moves, footwork, and that soft touch down low. It's all added up to one dominant performance for the big fella.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Outside, White. Back to Harden. Outside, Levine. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 3 assists in the game. So it's the Celtics now. 17 points was their biggest margin. Outside, Holiday. Tatum with a screen on Hart. Holiday dishes to Tatum. It's tipped. Levine with it, picked up by Brown. Here's Vucevic. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Jason Tatum.
Well, defending Vucevic, it's rough and tumble.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Boston.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
And you also have to applaud how they've attacked the interior in this game. A lot of points happening for them in the paint tonight.
Free throw drops for Vucevic.
Well, with his rebounding and scoring, Vucevic is a nightly double-double threat.
And both free throws good for Vucevic.
And one of the most underrated bigs in the NBA. Vucevic quietly dominates on a consistent basis.
Now here's White. To the inside. Here's Porzingis. And the
nice
by Porzingis. A big bucket there to quiet this crowd.
And they need something to cheer about again, and soon.
White. Pass to Buzelis. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
Nice.
It seems each season more things can be subject to video review. Are you a fan of that, Greg?
You know, I'm a fan of keeping the game moving. I'm not sure I'd get rid of review, but I sure would like the league to find a way to speed them up.
Boston leading by 14.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Celtics.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this is a great team effort by everyone.
And this will now push it to a total of 44 games in the win column on the season.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far. They've won 2 straight.
And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this one. Such an overall great performance it was for Porzingis.
You look at the energy he brought on both ends of the floor, and it's easy to see why he was a difference maker.
Here are the Celtics with the ball, leading by 12. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Now Tatum. Shot clock at 5. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Celtics, Jason Tatum. 2 shots.
Nice.
The first one falls. And so Tatum nails them both. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So, for Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now, our player of the game, Jason Tatum.
Thank you for watching. This has been Adding. If you can please comment, like, and subscribe.
PlayStation